What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys, and let's get into it, all right? It's the 26th day of June. Here we are, 22 hours, 33 minutes left in the day, sitting at about 1.57 cents. We had a nice little day yesterday, didn't we? We were up at like 13% or more, I think, on the day. Let's see, overall. Hold on. At some point, I want to say it was like 13% for a good bit there. Oh, 16% at one point. But yeah, we closed the day 7.3% to the upside. That's nice. That's not bad. I do believe that this is something that's going to persist. It's a little bit different, isn't it? And I know a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of comments, people that are saying, I don't know, man. We've been through this before, but we haven't. We have, but we haven't, right? Like these moves where they pump and then they dump. Well, they dump, or they pump and then they dump. They dump. But this is pumped and pumped and pumped and pumped. It keeps pumping, right? Um, it's a little bit different. It feels different in my opinion, and we have officially talking about different from a high connecting down here. We've broken out of this downtrend that we've been in since April. Since April 11th, we've broken out of this downtrend officially. Maybe we come back down. Maybe we pull back a little bit, and in that sense, this pump isn't too different, right? Maybe we do pull back a little bit and we find support at this area where we were finding resistance before at the base here, maybe where we found support before, maybe where we found resistance before, all in that same area right there, sure. Maybe we go down, we're at 1.57 cents, perhaps we go down to 1.46 cents. I don't know. We'll look at the short term and see. But really, I think this party's just getting started, and that's what yesterday was detailing. If we're looking at this on XCN, on CoinMarketCap here, I would bet we have more than 6% volume, because that's what we had yesterday, and we weren't. Or no, was it 8% volume yesterday? It was 6% when we were being boring, and then it was 8% whenever we weren't being boring. Let's see. Let's just see what we got here. 11% volume. The only time we get above 8% volume, you guys, the only time we see more than 6% volume, at least as of late, is when oftentimes it is more than 10% when we're moving up. There's no interest in selling. Watch the 10 most recent videos I've made on OnyxCoin. The volume, the days where the volume is over 10% are always the days that we're moving up. The days where we're reaching new lows or relative lows or whatever, or being boring, those are the days with no volume. There's only interest in buying right now. All of the sellers, all of the people, this is what it's telling us. The writing is on the wall. Okay, it's very simple. All of the people who wanted to sell OnyxCoin, they've already sold it. The only people who are left are people like you and me, right? You guys watching this, we're all the same right now. Yeah, we believe in where this thing's going. We're not selling it here. The whole damn ecosystem of OnyxCoin right now, holders, users, whatever you want to call it, is full of people who are very aware that this is not a good time to sell. Absolutely not. Maybe there's some people trying to trade, doing the degen stuff, hopefully making money, not losing money, right? Most people lose money, though, in that kind of situation. But the majority, it's very clear what's going on here. I hope it's clear. Check back. Seriously, every video where it's a red day, where it's a neutral day like this, it's insignificant. Where it's a red day like this, low volume. At the lows here, low volume. But the days where we're moving up, yes, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, this day here, the 24th, low volume. But the days where we're actually moving up, volume is coming in. There's only one direction that interests the investors, the speculators of OnyxCoin. Because the thing is, if you're a buyer, you can always buy more. If you're a seller, you're out, man. You're not selling and you sell all out and then you can sell more from there. You can go short, I guess. I don't know what markets allow you to go short. I'm sure there are some markets that allow you to go short, but if you're in America, especially not. If you're a buyer and you're a holder, you can always buy more. Then that's the upside potential here, you guys. It's going to get realized, and it's going to be fierce. And I'm thinking about buying some more OnyxCoin actually tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if my funds can get cleared. I've got a little hold up here with Coinbase, but it's nothing big, man. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, but it's stupid is what it is. Anyways, 15.8 cents now, 22 hours and 30 minutes left in the day. Brand new day. Let's look at the short-term stuff, and then we'll move on from there, okay? 1 hour time frame. How many days, guys? Every day that it's been a good day, we're getting volume to the upside. Every single. That's the only time we're actually getting volume. Anybody who says this is not enough volume, dude, that is desirable. There are coins that moved up more than 8% yesterday that did not get this much volume, right? There's coins that moved up less than that got less than this volume. This is desirable, all of it, right? I want to just read this real quick. I agree with you, Token Slayer. Absolutely, bro. Yeah, look. Higher lows and clean breakout above the previous resistance. Let's see. Oh no, okay. I thought he was going to say that we found support at the previous resistance. Maybe that was before. I don't know. But yeah, we're looking to find support right at prior resistance, I think. 1 hour time frame here. Coinbase. We moved up with good volume, and as we persisted, we had less volume come in. Okay, we're moving down now, but not really that much volume's coming in. Breaking down a little bit. I wouldn't call it bearish. Maybe it is bearish divergence, actually, if we look at it. Yeah, lower highs, double bearish divergence with that, and then higher highs here. So sure, we're moving down. I would anticipate that we go down right to about here, between there and maybe this shelf here, maybe even the shelf below, right down here. I don't know, where we found support. Something between 1.53, which we're very close, to 1.34 or 1.39. Go below 1.4 cents, who cares? But I doubt it, actually. Looking at this here, I doubt that we go all the way down there. I really do think that we would hold 1.46 cents, okay? A little bit of support there, a little bit of resistance there, resistance, insignificance back here, but resistance there. I would think that we do hold this area for support. We might not even get down there because, again, nobody's selling this thing. There's not enough selling pressure to get down there. We're moving up right now, sure, and that might be because Bitcoin's moving up a little bit right now. But I would very much expect that XCN does persist, that it does go a little bit lower, and then it'll continue to rip. I mean, maybe this is where we're finding support. Let's look at this relative low to high real quick. Low to high. With that kind of interaction at the 236, I would think we go to the 382. I would think that we go right there to like 1.5 cents personally. We go there, we find support, and then we move up. Maybe we move up a little bit now and then we move down. I don't care though, right? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, whatever. I would think that we do go a little bit lower. Looking at the 4 hour time frame here, we don't have to go lower. The 4 hour is not indicative that we have to go lower. And I mean, the fact that the 4 hour time frame did close right at that 236 is pretty nice. We're finding support here at prior resistance going on back here. I mean, it's very possible that we could move up. But if we were to go down a little bit lower, RSI chills. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know why that happens. It's only whenever I go down, it'll like slump it all the way down. I have like so much room on my mouse pad and it just slumps all the way down for now. I don't know why it does that. I need to get a real mouse, man, is what it is. We could go down to the 50 and be fine. In fact, I think if we went to the 50, yeah, that would look perfect. That would actually look really well. Right, with this low and that low there, maybe even a little bit below the 50. I'm just saying we could go lower and everything's fine. So it's very common to go to the 382, even below that's fine. If we don't find support at 1.46 cents, maybe we find support at 1.45 cents, 1.4 cents itself, whatever. Something in that area though, if not 1.5 or higher, right? It's very possible this is the low, but at this point in time, I'm not convinced. I would actually think that we do move a little bit lower. We'll see how it goes though. In all honesty, getting overbought and then bouncing off of your 60, well, I guess we're not at the 60, but that is bullish. It's very bullish. So if we can persist here, if we can grow, and this 4 hour candle closes like something up here, maybe we do just persist and we move higher. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. I mean, I'd be happy with that. Daily time frame here, daily RSI just broke out of the downtrend. It's very common, in my opinion, to back test where you broke out from. So if today is red, that's okay. Again, if we go down to 1.5 cents, that's okay. Close there, just below 1.5 cents, that's fine. We take a high here to a low here, 382. Again, such a classic maneuver too. Going from the 382, look at that, it's so perfect. 382, wicking above it, closing right there, rejecting, down to the 236, which happens to be right there below 1.5 cents, right there. And then we go up to the golden ratio. I'm convinced, man, that's what we're going to do. So I think we're going to go a little bit lower, and then we're going to be moving up higher. If not by the end of today, certainly tomorrow. It is Thursday today, right? So Friday to end the week, it should be good. And it's not the actual week; it's just the stock week. But to end the week of the crypto week, I think we would be at like 2 cents or more. You never know, though, guys. You never know. I mean, we could be 36 hours away from a price that's like 2.4 cents, 2 cents or more, right? Like we really could be here. And then Saturday, Sunday, who knows if it keeps ripping, we could really see some phenomenal prices by the end of the month. I think it's looking more and more like we're probably not going to see 5 cents by the end of this month, but whatever, that's okay. It's not a big deal. We certainly should see some kind of decent move over the coming days and going into the opening week of July here. That's my expectation. So I don't really have anything else that I want to say. I think I've said it all. If you guys like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, all right? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.